Hello everyone, I want to do a couple more pages in my Daphne's diary journal today. Now I've got here the rest of issue number 7, which was the magazine I used to decorate my cover. And this page here, or this spread here, is calling to me. I absolutely love the background, which was an idea for decorating bottles, but I want to try and piece it together as a journal page. I'm going to take these 2 pages out, fussy cut these bottles, and let's see if we can pull something together. Let's see if we can do something with this. I've cut all of the bottles out. But these 2 don't go with this piece of paper here. I'll find something else to do with those. And this is just too busy. You know, they match perfectly, but the bottle just gets lost on that busy background. So I need some way to try and pull it together. Now, what I'm thinking is that I can make myself some kind of tag. I've torn out or cut out a piece of the book page, and this has got this beautiful fleur-de-lis design on the right-hand side. I don't know whether you can see it, and I'm thinking that I can make a tag and have the bottle on the right hand side. I've also got a scrap of watercolour paper, and so what I think I'm going to do is make myself a tag. Now what I will do is cut off the edge. Let's do that, move that over to the other side so that the tag is symmetrical in shape. Cut off the other corner, and then I can do the same with the piece of watercolour paper, just leaving myself a slight border. I think I might glue that down to make it easier for myself. Let's do it just a bit, because I'm going to take this off to the sewing machine anyway. So let's pop this down about there, and then I'm just going to trim around the edge of this as well. Okay, I think a plan is coming together. This is my tag, and I'm really happy with that. That's what the stitching looks like on the back. I've just used cream. Didn't want anything to overpower my tag. I also want some kind of a tab on the top. Now I've got some of these burlap pieces that were left over from my play at the weekend. And you see, that is really nice, but it's not quite wide enough. But this one I think will be perfect. You know, colour-wise, it's spot on. And I just think that keeps it really simple. So I think I'm going to take this back off to the sewing machine, sew this on the top, and glue my vase of flowers down. So simple yet pretty. And I'm just going to draw myself a bit of a shadow. I've got this Caran d'Ache pencil here. Let me just grab a water pen as well, because I just want to, these are water soluble, so a tiny bit of water just to activate this, and I think that that's all that needs. Let's have maybe a bit down here below the stitching. Yeah, you see, that's fine. Now, isn't it funny how you have a plan for something and change your mind right at the last minute? I had planned to put a piece of this on my page here, and then maybe a pocket and my tag on top, but I just absolutely love how this looks on that faux coffee stained or tea stained paper. So I think what I'm going to do is glue that on there, or maybe find a way of having a pocket just so that I can put something on the back, or you know that I don't write in my journals. And then maybe glue this on here. Of course, that will mean that I've got to find something to do with this page, but that's okay. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my page out of my journal just to make it easier to work on. Now I'm just applying my glue just around the outside, because I'm going to take this, I've got it all the way around. I'm just going to take this off to the sewing machine as well. So let's just pop this down. I haven't gone right to the fold, because otherwise my paper won't fold properly. I obviously need to trim this top edge as well, and then I'm just going to take that off to the sewing machine. Let me just see if I can fold this over as well and just get that nicely in that crease. There we go. I've added my stitching, and of course it's given me a really nice detail on the back of this page as well. So let's pop this back in the journal. This is why I like having the flexibility of being able to take my pages in and out. So I think that went there like that, didn't it? Now, do I want to stick this straight on, or do I want to create myself a pocket? I want some kind of pocket. Now, what can I use? I want some kind of acetate, so let me just go and see what I can find. Now I've cut myself a piece of acetate and added some stitching all around the outside, and so I'm going to glue that on there so that my tag will fit nicely inside. You can see that there's plenty of room. Now I've added the stitching directly to the acetate because I've got a fold on the other side, but whilst I was at it, I've just added some stitching to the top and the bottom here, just because I want to have this as a pocket. In fact, actually, I'm just wondering whether I should have added some stitching down this side as well. Oh well, I haven't, so that will have to do. So let me just pop that back inside the journal. So sometimes, you know, if you can take your pages out, it's just worth having a look to see what you've got on the other side before you start gluing things down. Now, which is the right and wrong side? So I'm just going to add some glue all the way around the edge. This has been gluing for a few hours, and you can see that the glue has now gone clear and my tag fits nicely inside. Really like the way that that looks, especially opposite this background. Now I've been having a look to see what I could find as a focal image for this side of the page here, and included in this same magazine was this poster, and I've been wondering what I can do with this. This bird, let me just check that I'm in camera shot. This bird is just going to be absolutely perfect, I think, to fit on my background. So I'm just going to fussy cut around the leaves and the branches and the bird, and let's see if we can fit it to this page. I fussy cut my bird out, and I just think that that's the most perfect focal image for that page. So I'm just going to carefully glue this down because some of these pieces are hanging on by an absolute thread, but I think that's absolutely lovely. And for anybody who's wondering how I'm going to glue this fragile piece down, I'm going to apply glue stick to the main body of the bird, and then I'm just going to use art glitter glue with my fine nozzle just to the fragile pieces. I won't be able to use art glitter glue all over it because it would just dry too quickly. I am so happy with this page. Now, I did decide to take the branch all the way down to the bottom of the page because it just looked as if it was suspended in thin air. And I just used a couple of pencils, charcoal pencils to do that. And I fixed it with just regular hairspray. Now, of course, I've got these bottles that I've already cut out. I'm just going to have a think and see if I can find somewhere to put these. It'd be quite nice to do something with them on this page here, but I feel as if I need some kind of background. I'm wondering whether I can use this piece of book text and make myself another tag. Of course, I need to use that to cover up where I've taken these apart. I think that's where that went. So I'm going to cut a piece of this out and let's see if we can piece something else together. I've cut it down just to fit inside this brown, so we've still got the coffee stained background, but I just think colour wise it goes really well. It goes with the stems of the flowers, so I think I'm just going to stick that on there like that. It's different to the text that we've got on the left hand side, which I like, but everything is in keeping. I think that's worked out really well. I think these two pages complement each other, and I just love that page in the middle. Now I'm leaving the video here for today, but I will be back soon once I've had a chance to go through the magazines again. It's difficult at the moment because I'm puppy sitting Toby for a few days because Alex is office based this week and he is a handful. So I need eyes in the back of my head. So I'm going to have to go into the other room and have a look through the magazines. There's too much temptation in my craft room. It's like a doggy playground and he wants to steal everything in sight. But if you've enjoyed my video today, as always, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Do of course let me know what you think in the comments below, but most importantly, thanks for watching. Take care everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.